Hi, welcome to your Qantas 12-week challenge. Today we're going to be filming a beginner's exercise program which you can do at home, and it's going to be designed to really get your strength and your fitness as well as a little bit of recovery and flexibility into your life. You can do this 2 to 3 times a week, and you can do it to a variety of the techniques and depths and ranges of motion that you're comfortable with to keep your body safe. Shall we get started? The thing we need to do is get nice and warm, so just get you marching up and down on the spot. Just your general walking pattern, opposite arm, opposite leg. You can turn my voice off and the music off and put your own on, that's fine. You're just going to march into me. Depending on how much space you got in your lounge room, forward and back, just want to get longer ranges of motion in the step. The next thing we're going to do is encourage a little bit more deeper breathing. We're going to use our arms. Breathe in as you walk in. Exhale. Okay, the other thing we're going to do is a lot of body weight leg exercises today, so we're just going to start to warm up the limbs. We've just got one tap, alternating sides, bend your knees, lift your chest up, and slowly just start to increase the range of the tap. So today you're going to see a lot of squat patterns in motion, so to get ready for that we're just going to step the whole foot in and over. Start to bend into that leg that's moving out and in. Once you've got that sideward stepping motion, start to sit the back and down. Whatever you want to do with your arms is perfectly fine. You can cross them, you can leave them on your hips, or you can leave them hanging. We're going to do 4 more here. 3 more. We're going to go back to that tapping motion, but this time leg forward and back. So just forward and back to start. Fast or slow as you need to. Keep breathing. So the other pattern of motion we're going to move into today is the lunge, the static lunge, which will be in your exercise program. We're going to start to coach the body into that by stepping the body weight forward in that tap. Forward and back. Feet are hip width apart, chest is up, and whole of the body weight lands through that front leg. 4 more here. Okay, last one. Hold this leg forward here. Set it up like you're about to do a lunge. Start to general bend down and up. Now it can start really shallow. It's bending the back knee down and up. You're feeling really confident with this already. Start to go a little bit deeper. 2 more. Alright, change sides. Other leg. So get that weight into the leg first. Start a little bit casual. Brace the belly, keep it real strong, and then as you feel more confident, a little bit lower. 4 more. Alright, back to munching on the spot. Last pattern of motion we're going to do today is the push-up. Now I've got here my sturdy couch or chair. I want you to start here. It's the first time we've done a push-up. Feet under the hips. Just start to bend the body weight into the palms of the hands. Strong belly, leading with the chest on the way down. Now if you're really confident in your ability to do push-ups, you've done them before, on the floor is your option. We'll just start at level 1 for the warm-up. Arm up, chest down. 2 more. 1 more. And you should be feeling really nice and warm now. Cool? We're going to go straight into the workout. So what's going to happen, 10 to 20 repetitions, your timing and your rep range of each of the following exercises. Marching on the spot, squatting, push-ups, and the lunges. So you can move with me, you can move to your own pace. First thing I want you to do is march on the spot, 20 each side. If you're feeling quite good, a gentle jog. Just want to get that heart rate picking up. What you can start to do is pick your heels up to your backside to intensify the jog part. I think that's about 20 for me. So take your feet wide, we're going to squat down and squat up. Now if you're not feeling confident with your body weight coming down and up, it's starting to hurt your joints, go back to your couch, sit down on it and stand up. You can even have your hands down because the couch feels like it's about to roll away. So squats one of the best movement patterns you can do for your lower body, your legs, get all of your leg activated, but quads, hamstrings. Do 5 more. Last one. Alright, come down to the ground or turn around onto your couch with push-ups. Level 1, hands close wide, moving your shoulders down and up. Level 2, bum drops down. So really splay your hands here, get good contact with the ground, push the ground away, get your belly really strong. Remember, if you need to slow down or pull back, that's cool. One more. Okay, come on up to your feet again. Get that one leg forward. You can use the couch or a table or a wall for stability. Lunging down and up. We want 10 each leg. So what I'm really paying particular attention to here is that this knee bends and the back knee bends. You're going to feel your legs start to catch your body weight and push up. 3 more. 2. And switch it over. Stability. You don't want stability on your hips. In fact, if you'd like a little bit extra in these sorts of lifts, the squats and the lunges, then grab a couple of water bottles. 1 litre, 1 kilo. Awesome. 3 more. 2 more. Okay, one last exercise that I want to teach you for this circuit. Tricep dips onto the ground, fingers forward, just drop the body weight back into the palm of the hands and push up. Down and up.
Tell her like my views, headed straight for the sky. I feel like a Christmas gift. Today's the 25th. I'm just glad to be present. It's a rap when we spit. Yeah, the whole world is watching. Now that we both move, I'm feeling like that.
1. Okay, that's 1 round of everything so far. I want you to try and do 2 to 3 rounds of this. Any rep range that you have, it's quite a good idea to record how many reps you do after each exercise, so that next week you can improve by adding another rep or another round. Have a drink. I'm going to go through that whole thing again. So give yourself as much rest as you need to. Ideally about 60 seconds to 2 minutes if you need it. Ready to go? Let's go. So you might want to start to play around with your pace here. You can go a lot faster. You can put your hands out as targets. Or if it's starting to get a little bit too much, pull back and then back into it when your body's ready. The good thing about your body is it'll give you sure signs of fatigue and sure signs that when it's ready to go and feeling fitter. Okay, straight into the squat bit. So when you're sitting down, push right down. I want you to load up those heels. Drive up through these heels, and that's going to help your legs squeeze and work a little better. I pick the pace up a little bit. If you need to slow it down, sweet as. 3 more. 1 more. Push-ups. I'm feeling a little bit tired, so I might pull back to this level on the couch or the table. Your final push-ups. I don't know about you, but my upper body always lags behind my leg strength. It's always a little bit more tiring than these sorts of things. Okay, lunges. I'm going to choose to not use the stability today. I'm just going to put the heel down and drop the back knee. So if I had my 1 kilo or my 1 litre water bottles filled with water, then I can do a little curl as well. Or I can hold them still. It's a little option for you to add on as you get fitter. 2 more. And switch it over. As you get really tired, pay attention to this front knee. Push it forward and wide. This might start to happen when you're a little bit exhausted. Down and up. 2 more. Okay, so straight into those dips. You can stay on the floor. I'm going to come off my couch and use the couch as to make the lever load a little bit harder. Hands down, fingers forward, butt off. Just sliding and bending as far as you're comfortable and driving straight up. I'm really sweaty, it's quite disgusting. 3 more. 2, 1, and have a rest, have a drink. That's 2 times through. As you get fitter, start to increase another round, 2 to 3 times a week. You're going to get your body strength and your fitness up. We're not quite done yet. Have a drink and we'll get back into the next section. So if you do choose to go for another round, maybe stop the watch now, keep your music going and do another round of all the exercises. Other than that, it's time for us to do a little bit of stretching. We're going to start down on our hands and knees for some core work. Hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart. So you're in what we call a horse stance, spine long and strong. I just want you to breathe in, tuck your chin, and try and release the shoulder blades apart. Curl the spine up to the roof. Relax and come back to that neutral position. So neck long, from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. Three more. Have a rest there. We're going to go up to what we call horse stance pointer, but we're going to start with level 1. I want you to do 5 of these each side. It's going to be really good for the strength of your back. Sitting here all day, let's face it, we're more like this. So we want to strengthen that back muscle just to counteract that. Okay, so we're going to go into opposite arm and leg extension. So it's going to be a good way to brain train you as well as strengthen up the backs of your bodies. Opposite arm and leg, trace along the ground and then pull it. If you're feeling too unstable with this, just try 1 limited time. So it's cool, just going to hand out and the hand in, or just your leg out and your leg in. You can do 5 each side at your own timing. So it's a real good idea to breathe quite relaxed into this sort of motion. So inhale, lengthen the limbs. Really focus on keeping the stomach really tight so you can get absolute control into that motion. This is the sort of thing where it's better to go slow and control than to race it and lose all that stability.
Just make sure you hold the plane steady. Go back and tell the captain that we'll land when I am ready.
Right, relax from that a little bit. We're going to do 1 more round of those. I'm going to show you a little advancement from that. So you might find that you're really able to control that easily. That's cool. So the easiest way that we make that a little bit harder is we use gravity and we lift the limbs off the ground. So set yourself back up in horse stance. We're going opposite leg, opposite arm, bringing it in, extending it out, thumb high, bicep by the ear, long leg, pointed toes, hip height, and coming on in. Switch sides, gently and controlled. All the while trying to keep the shoulders and hips really square and stable with a tight stomach.
Myself on a sinking ship, it rocked the boat. I dive in and hit the backstroke cause the dock is close. You either can or you can't, just know you're right on both. I'm not the one who said it first, that's one of my favorite quotes. It's pure determination, it's way more than hope. I took control like, man, give me that remote.
One more each side. Okay, so the beautiful thing about that, as well as strengthening your postural muscles, You might have noticed that your heart rate's come back down to normal and your breathing's a little bit more relaxed. It's beautiful. You can do that in the office. Just drop down and do it. It's fine. No one will laugh at all. One challenge for you. One hover. Okay? No matter how long you can hold it for. 20 to 30 seconds I'd like you to aim for. If it's 5 seconds today, it's cool. We're just going to keep building up that time. So setting up your hover. Elbows come under shoulders. Hands to a fist. They come together in a triangle. Your head is over your forearms. Knees hip width apart, toes down. Squeeze your bum, brace your belly. Tuck your chin, holding a really long spine for as long as you can. So what you're going to experience in this sort of position is your stomach's going to start to feel really, really tight. Okay, you might get a little bit of the shake starting to happen, that's okay. Perfectly normal. As soon as you feel your bum starting to do this and push away, it's probably long enough in the hover. Just pull your knees in, have a rest. That's your ultimate time. Every week I'd like you to beat that, even if it's by 1 second. Cool. Congratulations. So we've done the fitness, the strength, and the cardio component of the class. We've done some core and postural strengthening work, and you should feel your heart rate has come back down to normal. Right now we're just going to go through a few stretches. So take your feet really wide. We're just going to do this very soothing wrap. So it's just an arm swing. Really, there's no right or wrong, it's your timing. Your limbs, and depending how long and wide you want to take it. Okay, start to bring your feet in under your hips. Okay, soften your knees and take a big step back. Then go into that lunge leg, but we're going to put the heel down this time. You're going to feel the calf stretch. So from the side, it's a really long leg, stretching through the calf, and you're trying to keep those hips square. Now your hand can come down on that front thigh to support your body weight. You feel a great big stretch all at the back of the leg. A little bit of extra for this today is that we're just going to pick the chest up. You give a really strong release where you're going to bring your arms behind you. If this is enough and you feel it really tight in the shoulders, just stay here. This is cool. Really big 5 deep breaths here. Otherwise, fingers laced behind you. Push the fingers down, roll the shoulders back, and see if you can get the hands just off the back side a little. Big deep breath, exhale, sink a little lower. And sometimes that shoulder stretch is quite intense, so it's cool to just release it. Leave your hand on your thigh for the last 2 breaths. And then slowly pick yourself up out of the stretch. Just come into that swing and wrap again. So after that static stretch, one side's going to be particularly relieved, the other not so much. So your swing wrap might feel a little bit disconnected. It's okay. It's your wrap, go with it. Okay, same stretch over to the other side. So take those feet from hip width, step that leg back nice and long, put the heel down, feel the stretch into the calf, body weight forward. When you feel really supported and safe, big breath in, lift the chest, exhale, arms, find your place for the stretch, release and lift. Relax it out, swing wrap it out, start to bring your feet in, big breath in. And you've completed the challenge for today. Well done. Well done, so you've just completed part 1 to this. I want you to try and do this for 4 to 5 weeks, going 2 to 3 times a week. And in 4 to 5 weeks time, guess what? You can look out for the progression to this set of exercise. Congratulations.